This is TechCrunch. A UK law requiring that pornography websites verify the age of their users took effect Friday. The BBC reports that around 6,000 porn sites have said they will start verifying users' ages to comply with the Online Safety Act, although at least one major site was not requiring age checks as of Friday morning. The law also requires that online platforms prevent children from being exposed to harmful content, which is why sites like Reddit, Blue Sky, X, and Grindr have also begun asking users in the UK to verify their age through means including selfies or government-issued IDs. This is just one of a number of new child protection laws that could normalize online age checks globally, according to Wired. The approach has been criticized by groups such as the Electronic Frontier Foundation as a threat to online privacy and anonymity. Indeed, it's worth noting that in a recent breach of the dating safety app T, many of the affected images were selfies and digital IDs uploaded for account verification. Some internet users may try to get around age checks by using fake IDs, selfies of video game characters, or VPNs. The Department of Government Efficiency hopes to use a new AI tool to eliminate half of the federal government's regulatory mandates, according to the Washington Post. Citing a PowerPoint presentation dated July 1st, the Post reports that the DOGE AI deregulation decision tool is supposed to analyze around 200,000 federal regulations and identify the ones that are no longer required by law, with the goal of eliminating half those regulations by the first anniversary of President Donald Trump's return to office. It seems this work is already underway, with the presentation declaring the tool has already been used to review regulations at the Department of Housing and Urban Development and to write 100% of deregulations at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. A White House spokesperson told the Post that no single plan has been approved or greenlit, but praised the DOGE team as the best and brightest in the business. This is just the latest AI tool developed by DOGE, led in the early months of the Trump administration by Elon Musk, including one reportedly error-prone tool that would hallucinate the size of Veterans Affairs contracts. Indie video game marketplace itch.io announced this week that it has de-indexed adult and not safe for work games, removing them from its browse and search pages. The move, the company said, was in response to a campaign by Collective Shout, an advocacy group that has previously criticized video games, rap music, and lingerie commercials, targeting both itch.io and Steam for selling No Mercy, a game that depicts rape and incest. In an open letter addressed to executives at PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, and other payment processors, Collective Shout said that games endorsing men's sexualized abuse and torture of women and girls fly in the face of efforts to address violence against women. We do not see how facilitating payment transactions and deriving financial benefit from these violent and unethical games is consistent with your corporate values and mission statements, the organization added. The campaign appears to have worked, with Steam saying earlier this month that it would ban games that may violate the rules and standards set forth by Steam's payment processors and related card networks and banks or internet network providers. Similarly, itch.io said to ensure that we can continue to operate and provide a marketplace for all developers, we must prioritize our relationship with our payment partners and take immediate steps towards compliance. It also said that No Mercy had been temporarily available on itch.io before being banned back in April, and that the situation developed rapidly, forcing the company to act urgently to protect the platform's core payment infrastructure without providing advance notice to creators. The company said it's now conducting a comprehensive audit to ensure that games available on the marketplace meet the requirements of our payment processors, with adult content remaining de-indexed until the audit is complete. After the audit, itch.io said NSFW game creators will be required to confirm that their content is allowed under the policies of their payment processors linked to their account. On social media, users criticizing itch.io's decision noted that its current terms declare that adult content violations are permanent with no chance of appeal, and that any funds in an offending account will not be eligible for payout. Or, as one developer put it, if you violate the rules, we take all your money. Not just the money from that work, all your money from everything you've ever made. This is far from the first time that payment companies appear to have pressured online platforms over adult content. For example, last year, Gumroad pointed to restrictions from payment processors when it implemented stricter rules around NSFW art, and OnlyFans also blamed, quote, banking partners and payment providers, unquote, when it banned explicit content, a decision that it subsequently reversed. A Change.org petition with more than 137,000 verified signatures criticizes MasterCard and Visa for their role in these types of decisions. Among other things, the petition demands that the payment companies stop censoring legal fictional content that complies with the law and platform standards and reject influence from activist groups that promote moral panic or misrepresent fiction as harm. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, visit TechCrunch.com.